Black Panther Wakanda Forever, a film which wasn't initially planned to be like this. However, due to the unfortunate death of Chadwick Boseman, the film is very much dedicated to him and the legacy that he brought. I thought Chadwick Boseman was a brilliant Black Panther. He was one of the best casted superheroes in the whole MCU. I think he was brilliant. So it was sad to lose such a great actor, I have to say. So the start of the film recognizes his death, and even though he is not there, Chadwick's Black Panther is definitely the center of the film. The film, though, did manage to uphold the legacy that Chadwick left, which I thought was good. Anyway, so yeah, the film. What did I think of it? I thought it was good, pretty good. Yeah, maybe. But not much more, not much less. Basically, the outline of the film, though, goes something like this. Kind of, the outside world has been able to mine for vibranium, while at the same time, a mysterious person comes to Wakanda to try and kill the scientist who made the technology for the likes of the US and the outside world to be able to mine for the vibranium. Who Wakanda have, this scientist who they went to go and get this scientist so they could stop them from having this technology so they can mine the vibranium and all. Anyway, and Wakanda must sort out this mysterious person that has come for them, while also dealing with the growing tensions between them and the outside world. So yeah, it's kind of confusing, but the storyline went something like that, I guess, though. As ever, though, it was CGI madness, as any MCU film is. It just, yeah, CGI madness, and you could definitely tell, of course, and because of that, I think some of the kind of the bigger action scenes were a bit more flat. But of course, you know, them millions and millions of pounds they have, it was generally pretty good, to be honest. But overall, though, the action scenes were entertaining enough, though, I think. There were a few areas, though, where I kind of started to fall asleep a bit. Kind of the more quiet scenes, I just fall asleep. But then kind of an action scene would come up, and it would kind of be a bit more exciting, and I would kind of be a bit more awake at that time, and it kind of did that up and down, sleep, awake, and yeah, it was a bit like that, I guess. The likes of, though, the cinematography and the music, which were great in the first film, still managed to be there. It was still directed by the same director, Ryan Coogler, I think his name is. So yeah, those kind of aspects were still pretty good, to be honest. The cast was pretty much the same, of course, not Chadwick, of course, but you still had the likes of Martin Freeman, who I still don't know why he even exists in the MCU, to be honest. He's such a pointless character, and it's just weird for Martin Freeman to be there. But anyway, yeah, the cast was pretty much the same, and generally I like the cast. It was pretty good, to be honest. There are a few more things that I want to talk about, however, it does involve a few spoilers, so if you haven't seen the film, skip to this time code, wherever it is on the screen, now, because you probably don't want it spoiled, so yeah. Good, hopefully you've done that if you haven't seen it, so moving on. Looking at the cast, though, looking at mainly like Tisha Wright, or whatever her name is, who was kind of the main character in the film. I'm not entirely sure she works all the time, especially in the action scenes. And, well, the first spoiler, here we go. At the end, she becomes the new Black Panther. She's the new Black Panther. She ends up putting on the suit and all. And, yeah, I don't really like that idea. I probably sort of saw it coming, to be honest. There was really no one else who could be it, to be honest. But, yeah, I didn't really like it. I don't know why, but I think for, I'm mainly talking about later films now. I don't think she isn't going to be the best Black Panther. I guess it was fine for the film-ish, because she was only Black Panther for a small amount of time. Yeah, she was initially brought into the MCU as a character other than Black Panther, and now she is Black Panther. So, and she wasn't initially casted for Black Panther, so I think her being Black Panther isn't going to be amazing. I think Chadwick Boseman is going to, of course, be better. But yeah, I think it may take a hit in the next few kind of films of Black Panther, because I don't think she's going to be the best, and I think I could kind of already see that happening in this first film. So yeah, Black Panther was good. I've said a few things, but I can't really say much more. I don't really know a huge amount to say. The first Black Panther was better for sure. Like, that film was pretty good. Overrated, but it was still pretty good, though. Yeah, so should you go see money to see it in cinemas? If you love the MCU, sure, why not? But you're not really going to be missing out on much, to be honest. It was kind of just another plain, flat MCU film, to be honest. It was good, had its, you know, usual good MCU stuff in it, but, you know, it wasn't amazing. It was, yeah, an MCU film.